Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, my brother wants me to make a game for him, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Starting off with a classic faceplate. So it's gonna be a zombie invasion game. The game will be there's gonna be a bunch of zombies, and you're a pirate, and you just fell off your ship on this abandoned island. So here we are on our starter baseplate, and we'll get started here. First off, I want to change the color of the island. I don't know if we want to go for the baseplate as the island, so we're going to use that as water. So we're going to select the baseplate, our workspace here, baseplate. Change it to a blue water color, back, and we're going to make it a little bit see-through. There we go. Now it looks like water. Next up, we're going to need to add the actual island. That part, we're going to add a little brick here. And that brick's going to be green camo right here. Full color. So scale this up a little bit. Bring it over. A nice big size island. Not too small, but not too big. That's pretty good. Okay. We're going to duplicate this. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to add a wedge part. Bring that to the right side. Over here. Put that in the right spot. Simply bring it up. That way, and make it look like dirt. And then what color dirt color? Perfect. Take this 360. Second one. I don't remember where we. Okay. All the way around, and then we move it. Move it on this side. That way the wedge is facing the right way and it's in the right position. Perfect. Now we're just going to rotate it again. 9 degrees. Move on. One spot. What's that? Yeah, that looks okay, but I think we can do a bit better. Bring it down over here. Scale. And scale it up. There we go. Bring it over. Rotate this thing again. Let's see here where we are. Alright. That seems pretty good. Now we have a little bit of an island. Might have to add some corner wedges, but not yet. And usually there's sand at the front of the island on movies. So I'm going to do that over here. This will be the front. And another wedge, just like this one. I'm going to duplicate it. Put it down here. Put it over. That's okay. Like that's okay. Now we're going to put the sand color. Big sand, right? I like better than that. No, we're going to go. Alright, let's get some materials going. Alright, I'm going to pause the video, and after I've got all the materials chose out, I'm going to come back to you guys. Okay, so I got our textures chose. I think I chose granite for the dirt. I think it's a little too shiny, but I like it. And we've got normal grass texture, and some sand at the front. It's like sand, isn't it? Grass, dirt. So now that we got the island finished, we're gonna have to start making a volcano at the back and a couple of palm trees. Alright, so far in the game, as you can see, we got 3 palm trees. I took these from the toolbox. They were a free model, and I had to change them up a little bit so they could fit my needs. And other than that, I think it looks pretty good. Except we made the water a little bit too transparent. So we're gonna move that down a bit, make it more seeable, and then change the color to be a little darker. What's a good watercolor? I guess that's better watercolor. Be really precise with this, but I think that's a better watercolor. Next up, we gotta add a pretty cool sky, and I'll be back once I have a nice sky chosen. Okay, I think we settled for this pink sky. I like the pink sky. It really makes the water pop out, and it just makes it seem more cartoony, which I really like. Okay, so as you can see, we got this this volcano here. We got it from this free model. It's pretty cool, and I updated it up a little bit, made it get some new textures and made it look a little better. I also changed the lava at the top, so now when you step on it, you'll burn. Also under it, there's gonna be a secret little shop that I want to make, and that's where you can buy swords and upgrades and armor and all that kind of stuff, whatever we decide to add. So yeah, that's most of it. We got about 50% of the game done. Next up, we gotta make some zombies in the shop. Okay, as you can see, we got our volcano done, and inside that volcano, we have this little shop thing. So it's not done yet, but I think we gotta pre-test it because I got these from the toolbox here, torches, and they look really nice, and I want to make sure they work. So we're gonna hit play and see what we got so far. Okay, I also went ahead and added fog just to make it a little scarier. Now when we go inside, let's see if these torches just work just yet. Yep, looks like they're working just fine. Can't knock them over or anything. Alright, that looks pretty cool so far. Now it's going to make a trigger happen when you touch this, and it goes into a little shop. Okay, as you can see here, I've got a little bit more of the inside of the volcano done. Our water's looking all nice here, and the shop's looking pretty good. I'm working on a shop system right now. Here's the script. Taking me forever, but I'm getting there. Well, I finally finished all, what is this, 109 lines of code. Finished debugging it and everything. I don't want to spoil it just yet because it's not completely done, but it's 1:04 a.m. I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, it's a day later, and I'm back working on the game. You can see this over here. This isn't going to be here in the final game, don't worry. Right here, I'm actually just taking screenshots for the weapons, so the shop works and you can buy all the right weapons. Here's the shop now. I got a little guy in here. I put him in here. And, yeah, it's just pretty basic. I'll show you the shop when it's done. Not yet. But it's really getting there. It's pretty good. The next few things I need to do is start making some new swords, give them some abilities. But let's play test the game, and I can show you some of the abilities of the current swords. Alright, so we're back. So here's just here's the normal sword. And it's basically pretty normal. You just click, and you hit, and you double click, and you go. Same thing, but this one gives you super speed, so you walk fast than this one. Anyway, I'll show you more of that sword later, but for now, we're going to be working on some sword textures. Here's my template here. I'm right in the middle of making one. I got to add some gradients to make it look a little nicer. But I want the handle to kind of have a hexagon look with this red in the middle. It'll be a gold sword, and then we're going to put like a shiny metal. As you can see, I've been tapping along here. It's gonna have a shiny metal finish as like all the sides and the handle. I don't know what the superpower for this one should be just yet, but so far it's looking pretty good. Okay, and here is the texture completely finished. As you can see, we got the handle here. It's kind of hard to see, so I put on the sword and let's compare them. I think that turned out really well. If I move slowly just up to it, you can see that there's lots of texture, and it kind of looks like some sort of steel or something, some sort of metal, which I really liked. And then the gold sword top, I really like the look of that. Next is that handle that I wanted to make, and it does really look pretty good. Let's get up to it here. It's hard to do when holding a mic. There we go. It's pretty good. If you look at the comparison, I think I like this one better just because it looks like fabric. So maybe I should try to make fabric on my next one, but I think this looks really good, and I'm not going to fix it. Okay, now we're just going to add it to the shop. So, yeah, we're going to bring it up here and center it in with these other ones. It's got to be at the perfect rotation. I wonder if I can clip it on like that. That's a good idea. Nice. Now that it's clipped on nicely, we just got to center it on the wall, make sure they're all lined up correctly, and add it to the shop. And here it is in all of its glory. He's got to program it now. Make sure it does sword things, not, trampoline things. Something different. Alright, everybody. I'm back, and it is day 2, and here are the end of the day checkups. First off, we changed the shop up a little bit, and as you can see, there's no glass here anymore, just an invisible panel. And we've got another sword, which we're going to start retexturing. I made this in Blender. It's a completely new model. If I go up to it really slowly, you can see it's a little bit different from the other swords. It has a bit of a gap in it. It's sharper. It's different. It's pretty cool. Expect more swords like that to come. Some other changes I've made are, well, there's another island. And it's going to be basically the exact same size but different rotation, just to make it look a little bit different. But you won't be able to get there right away. Instead, you'll have to open the bridge, and that'll cost a toll fee, which will cost some more money. Speaking of money, let me show you guys the shop. Alright, here's some in-game footage. As you can see, we can walk right over to this volcano over here. And once we get there, you'll see that we can open the shop, and I just fixed all the GUI. Just eat open, and here it is. The moment you all have been waiting for. Well, you've been waiting 5 minutes. I've been waiting 2 days. Anyway, you click on what you want, and it shows up the name, what it is, and the price. There's a link sword, the speed sword, that's right there. And we're still working on some of the icons to work. Like this one doesn't work yet, this one doesn't work yet, but there'll be more to come, and I'm sure they'll work in the future. But as you can see, when you press that, your money goes down, and you get the sword. Pretty cool. Along with that, to end this on a good note, I'm also starting to make some water physics. As you can see, I don't fall down as fast as I should, and I sink to the bottom, but if I press space, then I float right back up. Alright, I'm signing off today. Here's a close-up of the bridge, and I kind of want to put someone under there, kind of as a troll under the bridge. Maybe not. But anyway, I'm signing off for today, and that's the end of day 2. Alright everybody, I'm back, and it's day 3. So, as you can see, we've got a little bit more land so far. I've been adding some more stuff. As you can see, we got another island with the other half of the bridge. It's the exact same as the other one, just a little different. Over here we got a sand beach with 2 pets I'm experimenting with. You'll be able to click them, and then they'll float up behind you. And then a little bit of a land expansion here. What I'm going to be working on today is going to be some lighting. So as you can see, I changed the sky back to blue because sadly pink didn't work out. But now we've got a working sun, and we're going to see if we can get the lighting to look a little better. Alright, I just finished tweaking the lighting, and you got to tell me if this is any better. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. I like how the lava has a bit of a glow to it too. Anyway, next up, well, I don't know what we're going to work on. Things we got to do are the bridge and maybe adding some more swords and some secrets. Also, I'm working on this diamond sword, and maybe I should add an emerald or a ruby sword or some other hard metal like sapphire. I like the look of the diamond one though. So I just noticed that my sword looked kind of green. Just noticed that, and I fixed it. Here's the actual sword. Looks pretty good, eh? Sorry for the unexpected jump cut, but here's me testing the game, and I had completely broken the lighting. It didn't work at all, and I went back to the basics and compatibility mode instead of future lighting. I didn't know what to do, and this footage is from me about 2 minutes after I fix it. It took me about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes to fix that. That's a big waste of my time. Anyway, I guess now that I'm here, what I'm working on now is I just hit it over, is a money. And it's going to be cash money. So when you touch it, it gives you some cash. If you can see in the top right corner, I have 1,500 money because I touched that cash. Alright, and here's the completed money at all of its glory. I'll get up here so it emits a little bit of light to make it easier to see. Like, it's pretty easy to spot now, right? And it emits a little bit of particles, and it gives you 100 money each time. As you can see, the number here is 100. So, I don't know if I'm going to hide these around a map. Like, maybe I can hide them in secret spots or stuff. Or maybe I'll make zombies drop them. But, whatever it is, it's going to be pretty cool. And as you can see, I've started to make some rocks and stuff, because I kind of want to fill in this area. It looks kind of boring. Well, everyone, back again, and this is the last part. On the final day, it's been a few days since the last recording I made, but here, the game is completely finished, and, I guess I'll showcase some of it to you. So, here's the, starter area, and, when you click on this, it'll go transparent, and then you can walk through it, and you'll fall down into the start area. And here is the map. Isn't that cool looking? Anyway, if you go over here into the volcano, you'll see there's a bunch of different swords, and it's a bunch of zombies, and there's a whole bunch of secrets that you can find. There's even this guy. He's a boss zombie called the Drip, and he's got like a whole bunch of armor on him, as you can see. Well, I guess it's just Drip. And this little name tag that's supposed to be on him, I don't know why it's not quite on him. Let's go put that on him right now. Boom. Oh yeah. Where's that gonna go? Right there. Boom. Now he's pretty good, pretty finished. And he's got lots of health. He's got about 10,000 health. It's gonna be hard to beat him. Maybe you gotta find the secret sword. Over here, there's a pet on an island. You can click on these little brick with the googly eyes, along with a bunch of zombies. These are normal zombies, and these are upgraded zombies. Upgraded zombies do a lot more damage. They also have more health. Oops. Yeah, and let's just play test the game. Also remember, there's 2 secrets to find. Look for them while you play the game. Right. Go down here, and you can see there's a punch script. Punch people. So, while you're first going in here to get your first sword, you'll see a zombie will start chasing you. So you're gonna have to fight him. See, the punch doesn't do very much damage, but sometimes it hits. So but it's really just if you really need it. Anyway, so there's a zombie here. Now that all these zombies are dead, he won't follow me in here. Now that all these zombies are dead, go to the shop. So, as you can see, you can buy a gravity coil, a link sword, speed sword, golden sword, iron sword, or the diamond sword. And right now we have $0, so let's just go for the basic link sword. Alright, now let's go kill some zombies. So every time you kill a zombie, only with a sword, the punching doesn't give you any money. When you kill a zombie with a sword, you get $100. So, keep fighting. Eventually, you'll be able to rack up enough money to get a new sword. I guess I'll showcase the speed it is. Alright, I got $600, and I think that's enough to buy the speed sword. Open that shop back up. Speed sword purchase. If you hear that sound play, that means it makes you run faster. One of my favorite, I think it's my favorite sword. It doesn't do any more damage, all it does is make you run faster. There we go. There's a whole bunch of zombies coming in. We need somewhere to stay, somewhere we're not going to die, right? Don't worry, I already thought of it. Click this button here, and there's building controls. Press R to turn your build, and I'll show you how it works. So, let's click on one that you want. Let's go for a wall, and here it is, right here. And it's a little transparent. Might be sometimes, might not be. But you just click wherever you want it to be. So I want it to be right here. My next one, see it's got this hiding on the side. I want that on the outside. So my next one, I'm going to press R, turn, and put that right, where do I want it? It's going to go right here. That's pretty good. If you want the open wall, that'll let you put a door in, and that around the right way. And let's put a gap wall in, and that lets you have a window. Put that in over here. So you're not really supposed to make these small houses, but I guess you can. And here I got a wood floor that goes inside. Wood flooring. Oops, I messed that up a little bit. That's my fault though. There's also stairs, and these aren't stackable yet. Maybe if you want to see them stacked, just comment and I might cut it in. But for now, you can just place one little stair down, and it could be used as a shelf for your swords or something if you want to drop down your old one. Then there's paths to your house. There's one right here. Remember, to get into your house, it'll be kind of hard to squeeze in. So you're going to want to turn your character to the side and then walk in. It's a lot easier. And yeah, that's really it. It's just pretty cool building controls. And there's also trusses. Remember, you can climb those. So if I'm going to put one right here, these you can stack pretty nicely. This one right here. Now, climb right back up. Then you put a plot down for the top of your roof. Big, giant plot here. Might not look the best, but it works the best for sure. And if I want to, now, start putting fences down. If I don't want fences on my roof, that's perfectly fine. Put one right over here. Anyway, here's my little house. There's my sword I dropped. And, I mean, that's all there is to it. I've added a little bit of furniture, but I don't know if I'm going to add much more. Put that right there. And, yeah, that's it. Let's get this guy. Yeah! Yeah! Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Whoa, whoa, whoa. You thought I was going to show you the other islands? Yeah, no way. You're going to have to play the game yourself. Don't worry, though. The links in the description. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, I forgot to tell you. When you die, you also turn into a zombie and you can infect other players. So now I'm a zombie, I walk slow, and it's pretty cool. Um, I'm in test mode, so you can't see any other players, but if there were some, I'd be able to infect them.